2, 3.
Hi everyone, my name is Widad and I'm from University of Muhammadiyah Malang, majoring in Law 2018.
Hi, my name is Syafa Aminandar Skalanda. I'm from Universitas Diponegoro, majoring in Communication 2018.
So both of us are the Iisma awardee at the University of Page.
And both of us are studying humanities. That's why right now we are in the Faculty of Humanities.
Yay! Hi everyone. So since this is our last day here in Page at the university, so and we have to make a video, so we're making video for both of us.
Yes.
And now we're going to tell you about our experience from pre-departure, right?
No.
Oh no.
From
okay.
when we first.
When we were first come here.
Yes.
So I think I'm going to tell you like my very first experience since our arrival here in Page. No, we were arrived at Budapest, right?
Yeah.
At Budapest, and then it was around like at the evening, and then we have to take bus, which is provided by the university.
Yes,
and
thank
then,
you so much, PT, for providing us with bus. It's so kind of you guys to provide us with bus from Budapest to Page, so
Because
we
it
don't
took-
really have to take trains or anything by ourselves. So nice.
Because it took like 2 to 3 hours from Budapest to Page, so it was really kind of University of Page to provide us like 41 students from Budapest and then to Page, and then it was so kind. And then when I was arriving here, I was kind of shocked because I thought Hungary was going to be cold, but turns out it's not. It's hot. And then I think it's like very last summer, so I got a little bit shocked because of that. And then I didn't get quarantine, but I didn't get quarantine because there's like some mandatory quarantine or not. It depends on the immigration office. But I passed the quarantine. But then my friends,
I didn't, so I need to do quarantine for 8 or 10 days.
Yeah.
I think I came out of the quarantine first because I received the letter from the police earlier than everyone else, so I only did like 8 days, but still 8 days were like a
8
lot.
days. It was a lot because while they were quarantined, the rest of those people who are in quarantine, we get a chance to like go down to the city, and then we can go to classes first, and then we do everything offline physically, like so I think we were arrived at tanggal berapa? At 26.
Fifth.
Oh no, at 6 September.
5th.
6. We were arrived at 6 September back then, and then on I guess around next week we had our first class.
Yes.
Yeah, on Monday, and she and then those people who were in quarantine, they cannot go because they were quarantined. And then my very first class was on Monday, and then it was reflective communication class, and the lecture. Okay, at the first time I joined the class, I wear like a very formal clothes, and then it's not very formal, but it's the clothes that the usual clothes that I use when I go to college back in Indonesia. But turns out here you don't have to wear such a formal clothes just to go to campus. You can you can just wear like a hoodie and then a jogger pants and then everything. You don't have to be very formal to
You
go
can
to class.
even wear sandals, and the lecturer won't care about it. It's okay. Like
They even
not a problem.
they even wore tank tops, right?
Yeah,
They even wore tank tops and then short skirt and then everything, and it was totally fine. And that's what I like from Hungary, because they didn't see people, student, lecturers, and everyone by their looks,
Appearance,
by their appearance. So I think like they give like a freedom of dressing. So I think it's a great thing from Hungary. I think from Europe. So I was shocked at first, but then I get used to it, and then so I went to campus here not wearing formal clothes anymore.
I mean, imagine us wearing tank tops to go to college in Indonesia.
In Indonesia, I think like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
They might ask you like, what are you doing here? I think that's all from my experience. Maybe you can tell yours. Quarantine experience since I'm not in quarantine.
Quarantine experience was okay. They sent us food, Hungarian food, 3 times a day. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But
How's the food?
I gotta be honest, it wasn't my favorite. Cause you know how Indonesian foods we usually
Flavorful.
and we usually use a lot of spices. So there's a lot of different
Flavor.
Yeah,
like different flavor.
different flavors, and like it's very very tasty and nice. And also in Indonesia we use a lot of MSG, so it's so nice. But in here, oh my god,
There's a culture
so
shock
bland.
also. There's a culture shock also.
Everything tastes so bland.
Yeah, everything
and
is so
also,
bland.
They what shocked me the most is one time they sent me and people who were on quarantine a whole paprika. to
Yeah,
eat, like
a whole bunch of paprika.
I was so
green
surprised.
Paprika.
I was so surprised. Like, what should I do with this? so that was one of the cultural shock, and also because I didn't get to roam around the city because
Yeah.
I was on quarantine. So when I got out of quarantine, like the next day was my first day of class. So at that time, I really didn't know how to use the bus because in Indonesia we don't really use bus.
That's a good thing about Page also, because
Yeah,
it's a small town, but the transportation is good.
Yeah, the transportation system is good, and
Yeah.
also we can basically walk anywhere because the sidewalks are really nice. It's just depends on you whether you want to walk or not. So I didn't understand how to use the bus back then, and no one teach me. So I was really confused. So I decided to walk 30 minutes from the dorm to here. And also I was like still really slow because it was my first time walking. Gotta be honest, I never walked anywhere in Indonesia. No, we
Yeah.
have ojek online.
Yeah, we have ojek online back
Yes.
in Indonesia, but here we have to do it all by ourselves.
Yeah.
Like we have to walk, and then we have to go everywhere by ourselves. We don't like they have taxi here, but we have to call it first.
Yeah,
So,
or I mean,
or I think
there's
an
also
app.
application,
Yeah, there's an
but
application.
it's just not as good as in
Yeah,
Indonesia.
it's not as good as Indonesia. So
Like,
yeah,
it's still very complicated to use, and also it's still confusing, and the fare is kind of like high. I mean,
Right.
why would I take taxi every day to
Yeah.
my classes?
yeah.
Well, I could purchase a bus pass ticket
Yeah.
for like
For like 3,900 for 1 month.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
you could like literally go everywhere, from
everywhere
like
here
page
in
here to
Page.
page there.
that's one thing. Yeah, I was
This is the
just
bus
shocked.
pass.
Yeah, I think I was just shocked at first because I thought that the transportation system here aren't that good because this is like a small town. But turns out,
It's nice.
even though it's a small town, but the transportation system is really good. Yeah,
Even
the-
though like Page doesn't have like metro or
Yeah.
tram like Budapest, because Budapest is a big city, but the bus itself like it's good.
yeah, it
So
could
you could, like,
accommodate
rely,
everywhere.
we could rely
Just on the
But,
bus.
yeah.
And then I think that's all from our very first experience here and our cultural shock here. It's not very cultural, but the things that we are shocked about
Yeah.
living in Page for 5 months. I think that's all from us. Yay! Bye
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Join Iisma for the next batch.
Yep.
Don't forget.
Choose Page.
Yeah, choose Page because Page is nice. Page is good.
Even though it's small, but you won't regret.
Yeah, because you gotta meet a lot of nice people,
Yes.
friends, and then everything.
nice.
Yay! Bye.
Bye. It's not that cold either.